Hey guys, welcome. Wait, this is gonna be just me doing the intro. Hold on.
Oh, annoying.
Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm gonna be doing a video with my fiance. We're gonna be talking about some questions that you should be asking your partner before getting married. Let's get into it. All right. So first question: how many bodies do you have? That's a joke. We're not doing that. All right. Number one question: are you growing together with your partner?
Yeah, I would say we're growing together. I would.
No, I'm gonna hold it for you. Yeah, this is my show.
All right, my bad. I would say,
Bro, don't hold the mic. This is my show.
I would say we are growing as a couple. What's the question again? Yeah, no, I would say we're growing together. When it comes to like our goals, like my goals, I think you already know them. And I think we work together. Even like in my business, you help me. So like we're growing together in business. And now that you're doing content, we're growing together because I do it as well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I think it's all about like supporting each other too. Obviously, like support your partner in any and everything. You know, what does marriage mean to you?
Marriage means, I think, to be honest, I think marriage means success. Every successful person I see, they're all in a marriage. So I think it's deeper than that. And I think to like go real deep, I think men and women were put on this planet to reproduce and find their soulmate. So I think marriage goes deeper. I think we're put on here for that.
Marriage is sacred. Marriage is, you know, I feel like you said, in order to be successful in life, you have to have a partner. You have to have someone by your side because, you know, no one's gonna have your side like your wife at the end of the day. So yeah, I think that's a very valid question to know before you get married. Like, what does marriage mean to this person? When we fight, how do you think we should handle it?
When you fight with me, I think you should take a deep breath and know that I mean well. And, you know, sometimes I point out things that you may not like, but I think it comes from a good place. And I just want to be better, and I want you to be better. So I would say, what would I want from you when we fight? I mean, obviously I want to not fight as much, just to actually think about, like, what is the goal of this fight? Like, do you want to be right, or do you want to be in a successful relationship?
I want to take this moment in this video to admit, you know, I'm sorry for all of the times that I didn't admit I was wrong. And I just want to apologize in advance that, you know, moving forward, I'm still never going to be wrong.
I know.
So
I was waiting for it. I know.
No, I'm kidding. We're fine. We have, obviously, like any relationship, there's disagreements, but how do you get past these disagreements should be discussed too. I think that's very important. Very important question.
Agreed.
Do you believe in soulmates? Or do you think it's just like you can easily fall in love with someone based on how much effort you put into the relationship? Like, obviously, if you put no effort into the relationship, it's going to go bad. But if you actually put effort into it, do you think that, like, that's real love? Or is it just you're putting the effort in to make it work?
Yeah, I don't know. That's wild. I never really thought about it till right now. Do I believe in, like, the actual definition of a soulmate, that there's only one person for you in this whole world? I'm not sure. I don't have the answer to that. But I would like to believe that, you know. I would want that to be true.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah. It's a tricky one.
Yeah.
Very tricky one. How many kids do you want? How many kids did you think... No, this is a good one. How many kids do you want, and how many kids did you think you were going to have?
So I only wanted one, and then I had one.
Sorry, Ace.
And then I met you, and now I want like 4 or 5 kids.
Yeah, agreed. I didn't want any more either, and then I was like a one and done. But yeah, things change. So I feel like that's important to talk to, obviously, with your partner. A big thing. Like, how many kids do you want? Like, that's a big question.
Yeah, because there's people that don't want kids.
Yeah.
Like, so that's definitely something you need to ask for sure.
And I feel like it's also a deal breaker. Like, people can kind of like put it to the side, like, oh, like, we'll talk about it when it comes, but like, it never goes good.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Do you believe in having a small, intimate wedding, or do you think it's okay to have a big, extravagant wedding?
I mean, I think you could do whatever you want, but for me personally, I think like a small, intimate wedding means more. Like, at the end of the day, these people spend $20,000-$30,000 on a wedding for other people, because I've heard that the bride and the groom, they don't really enjoy it. So I think if we're gonna spend all that money, do something for us.
Yeah.
And make it intimate. So that's my thinking on that.
Yeah, like throwing a party, where it should be like a celebration for us. I agree. But, obviously nothing wrong with people that do weddings. I think it's beautiful and stuff like that. But something to agree on with your partner. Do you guys want a small wedding? Do you guys want a big wedding? I feel like that's pretty important too. Yeah. All of these questions are obviously very important. And they're like very, they're not major questions either, but I feel like they're questions that a lot of people avoid before getting married.
Yeah.
Right? All right. So we're going to get a little more serious now. If we were to ever hit like a rough patch financially, how would you handle it? How do you think we would get through it?
I'm the type of person that if we go through, it's life, everyone goes through things, but like if I go through financial rough times or a tough patch or whatever, I'm just gonna sell drugs.
We're not supposed to tell them that.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna just work harder. Like, I don't know.
But we are.
I'll get multiple jobs. I'll figure it out. I've always figured it out. So I really don't think like that.
Do you think it'll break us?
Well, I think that's more of a question for you. Are you able to eat ramen noodles for months and months and months?
I mean, I've had a few months where I ate ramen noodles while you were waiting on projects to finish, so I think I can do it. We have highs and lows. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's real estate. Anyone that is in the real estate life knows that it's highs and lows, but...
And it's entrepreneurship.
Yeah. But I feel like for the most part, we don't really have any financial problems.
No.
Like, at all.
And I think more for you, like for me, like, I think it's more for you, are you able to deal with the lows? Because I am an entrepreneur, so sometimes things are going great, sometimes things can go bad. But at the end of the day, I mean, I have a plan and I'm gonna figure it out. And it's more like, how long can you deal with the nonsense before you're like, all right, this is not what I signed up for.
Yeah. That is I feel like it is a bigger question for me. Like, would I be okay with, God forbid something happens where like even I have to get a job, like a real job. Oh shit. We just got a little bit quieter. Okay, cool. Yeah. Would I be okay with that? Like, obviously, I feel like sometimes it's a deal breaker in certain relationships, but...
Would you be okay with that?
I mean, yeah, if I would be okay with it if I have to do it. I'll do anything for my family, but some people, would not. Like, they'll put their foot down, like, hell no, you better figure it out.
Got it.
Like, no. I think one of the biggest questions, too, is I know, like, a lot of people say, like, don't talk about politics and stuff like that, but I think that was a really big question we asked in the beginning of our relationship. I think it stems more from understanding our political views, certain ways, like parenting, even when it comes to parenting. Those are big questions that we should be asking.
Do you think a couple won't be able to make it if they have opposing political beliefs or even like religious beliefs. Like if you believe, let's say,
I
a
can't
random
say
God.
100% it won't work out, but it is gonna make it difficult
Yeah. So when is like a good time to talk about religion or politics in
before
a
getting married.
true. And
Work.
people avoid that question and they get, I mean, or they have problems down the road, but it's because they weren't addressed in the beginning. But it's true. Like you should take care of that from the beginning. I
Yeah.
know it's uncomfortable, but because like what are we doing it for? If we don't believe in the same things, we
Yeah.
don't move the same way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, very big questions to ask. Do you have any other questions that you think we should ask before getting married?
Yeah. Um. Yeah. I think religion, political.
Yeah.
How do you raise your kids? What are your
Yeah,
thoughts on raising
parenting
kids?
style. These are all like just basic questions that people should be asking that I feel like a lot of people avoid. This is just like certain questions that you should be asking. There's probably far more questions that pertain to each, every relationship is different. So, but I think it's very important to sit down and ask certain questions before getting married. Make a list of everything that, bothers you or anything that you want to know. And even if it's hard to talk about, I think obviously we had some hard conversations that we had to talk about, but once you get through it, I think that's when you know and you realize, like, okay, I'm ready. So, do you feel ready to get married?
Yeah, I think I know you well enough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me too.
and another thing too is like it's never like anything else in life. It's never gonna be like the perfect moment or whatever. Like in life, you have to take risks, and it's a risk. Like this might end horribly, or it might be the best decision of my life. But at the end of the day, you have to have
Being
faith.
realistic, yeah.
Yeah, you have to have faith, and you have to take the risk because like it could be the greatest thing ever. And what we're too scared or we're gonna be scared. Like nah,
Yeah,
we gotta take the risk. Like anything else in life,
yeah,
worth having, you gotta risk it.
yeah. My soulmate, bro.
All right, sis.
All right, guys. Well, if you liked our video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Comment some questions too. Comment some like deeper questions because I'm sure there's like deeper questions that I just can't think of right now. But I would love to know because I'll question this one about it. But yeah, still gonna marry you though. Peace.